As anticipated, the grilling session by former Devolution Cabinet Secretary Anne Waiguru by the National Assembly's Public Accounts Committee was an 8-hour high-voltage session, which kicked off on a stormy note when Waiguru drew the red line before she could proceed.
Honorable Chairman, I seek your assurance before I proceed that this committee is guided by nothing other than its mandate to seek to establish the truth in this matter as its constitutional obligation.
I think that in a sense this is a preemptive move to, in a sense, virtually guard the committee.
Your rights are protected not by Gumbo as the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee. They are protected by the supreme law of the land. No one is here to abuse your rights. We cannot do that.
As she proceeded to punch holes into submissions presented before the committee by previous witnesses, among them Ben Gedhi and Josephine Kabura, whom she termed as a puppet.
Clearly, Kafura is a puppet. She picked on me for the simple reason that she must have been told by the puppeteer to pick on me with a view to protect the puppeteer. Second, the Kavura before the committee was definitely not the same person who wrote the affidavit or managed the transaction. So who is her coach? And it definitely can't be me because I'm the subject of her attacks. She says everything she's told, she says Anne Waiguru or the affidavit. The network is intricate. The manner in which every witness who has come before this committee has been at pains to try and link me to their actions is telling. They have not given any concrete evidence in the form of a signed letter, phone records, or a text message. They are clearly working under a very powerful instructor or instructors or puppeteers, and I hope that this committee finds out who those are.
But on further probing on the matter, the session turned stormy.
Give us a little bit about your background so that we get to know, particularly with regard to this thing called the IFMIS, which is at the node of all, seems to be the nexus of all the financial problems happening in our country.
Actually, Honorable Chair, I beg to differ, and I'm sure if you call the Treasury here or independent institutions will tell you that the IFMIS is not the problem. In fact, the IFMIS is what makes you detect the problem.
Anyway, that is
a system.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion. But just give us your background, especially as relates to the IFMIS.
I am trying to respond to the question, Honorable Chair.
Yeah. That was my opinion, that it is at the nexus of all the problems. It is your opinion that it is not. Now, can you just proceed and give us your background, please? Especially as relates to the IFMIS.
Honorable Chair, you'll allow me to respond comfortably in the way that I feel that
you want a cup of tea? I can give you a cup of tea.
No, I do not want a cup of tea, Honorable Chair.
The besieged former CS came under fire when committee members demanded to know why she appeared to be shielding former Deputy Director General Harakhe Waqo, whose name she had omitted in her submission as having been one of the officials who participated in the authorization of the stolen 791 million shillings.
791. Why am I putting it that way? The substantive chair has put it to her clearly that there are omissions here given the appointment of Harakhe to be the AI holder. Instead of appreciating that omission, she's forcefully trying to block it out. Nobody has said we will disapprove this presentation.
Good.
But then you have decided deliberately to say that if you accept this mistake, it will disqualify your presentation at this level. Nobody has said. And that's what you are protecting because you are covering Harakhe.
All you are giving us here, and this is your document, not my document. Mm-hmm. You are saying AI holder and alternate AI holder. Harakhe's name is not appearing, and you have just told us that this guy was established in February and designated in the system in late February. Why is his name not appearing?
Because he did not transact in the 791.
How do you know he did not transact?
Because the documents that he was asking for, the ones that you countercheck.
No. But madam, you are not telling us who approved. You are just talking about AIE holder and alternate AIE holder. That's all you are giving us. Harakhe was an AID holder.
Okay. I stand corrected on issues of AIE holder.
Yes,
Then I should add a column of approvals. So that we separate the AIE
absolutely.
holder and the approvals.
Yes, but
so if you say AIE holders from 24th, I think.
Yes.
24th, we'll add a third, we'll remove Githinji.
Yes.
And put Harakhe.
Yes.
But in the column of approvals in the system, we will return Githinji.
So do you agree that no, Honorable Mbadi, please, this is my question, Honorable Mbadi, and Madam Waiguru, do you agree that this from page 10, from page 10 to page 11, the information you have given us is incorrect?
No. I will correct it.
No.
It's not. I will not accept to say that the information is incorrect, because if I say so, then you will have to withdraw it from my submissions, and yet it is accurate to the other than the issue of adding on the dates of 24th February going downward.
But we will add. No. Please don't frustrate this committee, Madam Waiguru. I am just asking you. Look at the heading of your document on page 10. You are talking AI holder stroke alternate AI holder. And you have said Harakhe was an AI holder. His name is not appearing. How then can it be a correct document?
Honorable Chair, what I'm saying, Harakhe was an AI holder from 24th February.
Yes.
I will add him as an alternate on the 24th, from 24th February on the column. Then I will do...
No problem. Before you add him, please let us not argue about obvious. Before you add him, is this a correct document? Before you add him.
Alternative.
No. Before you add him, please, it's a yes or no answer. Before you add him, is this a correct document?
It is correct. Because my intention was to show who approved in the system.
Waiguru also dismissed claims by Mutahi Ngunyi, who told the committee that she had failed to heed advice to act on the red flags raised by his consulting house firm. Waiguru pleaded her innocence before the committee, insisting the Kabura affidavit against her were falsehoods, and that the Directorate of Criminal Investigations had confirmed as such.
Honorable Chair, I'll put it on record. I have never seen Kabura live myself.
And confirmed she be charged with perjury. Duncan Khaemba, KTN News.